Are you tired of the endless noise in your head? What if peace isn't somewhere far, but just one breath away? Overthinking. It's like a silent thief. It sneaks into our minds, steals our peace, and leaves behind nothing but noise. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop, replaying that one regret from the past, or worrying about what might happen tomorrow? Or maybe, even in the present, your mind keeps racing, analyzing every decision, every word, every little detail. You're not alone. In fact, it's one of the most common struggles of modern life. Our minds, as powerful as they are, often become our own worst enemies. The constant chatter, the never-ending what-ifs, they drain us mentally and emotionally. But what if I told you that there's a different way to live? One rooted not in endless thinking, but in peaceful awareness. For thousands of years, Buddhism has offered timeless wisdom for exactly this problem. It doesn't promise to erase your thoughts, but it teaches you how to live with them and still find peace. In this video, we're going to explore 8 powerful Buddhist teachings that can help you break free from overthinking and reclaim your inner calm. Whether you're struggling with anxiety, stress, or just tired of the constant noise inside your head, these insights are here to guide you. Let's begin this journey toward clarity, presence, and the peace you've been longing for. 1. Live in the present. The only moment we truly have is now. How often do you find yourself stuck in the past, reliving something you said, something you regret? Or maybe you're constantly looking ahead, anxious about what might happen, trying to control every outcome? We spend so much time either looking back or looking forward that we forget the only moment we're truly living in is now. The Buddha said it simply but powerfully. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. There's a Buddhist story about a monk and his young disciple crossing a river. The water was rushing, fast and loud. The disciple hesitated, his mind filled with fear. What if I slip? What if I get swept away? But the monk calmly stepped in and said, "The river is always flowing, but the only way to truly cross it is to be present." 2. Detach from thoughts. Like clouds, they pass. Let them float by. Have you ever watched the sky on a quiet day? Clouds pass overhead, some light, some dark, but none of them stay forever. That's how our thoughts work. The Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." But here's the trap. Most of us mistake our thoughts for the world. We believe every worry, every fear, every what if, as if it defines who we are. Instead, try to observe your thoughts like leaves floating down a river. You don't chase every leaf, you simply watch. That's how we can treat our thoughts, with awareness, not attachment. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them. And when you realize that, something shifts. Overthinking begins to dissolve, quietly, naturally. 3. Let go of control. Not everything is yours to fix, and that's okay. Overthinking often stems from the belief that if we just think hard enough, we'll prevent something bad from happening. But life doesn't work that way. The Buddha taught, suffering does not come from events, but from our reaction to them. The pain we feel isn't from what happens. It's from how tightly we try to hold on, or how much we resist. So here's a practice. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, it's time to let go. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully put it, sometimes the wisest action is non-action. Letting go isn't weakness, it's clarity, it's strength. Practice mindful breathing. The breath is your anchor, always with you. Mindfulness is the art of coming home, to this moment, to this breath. Inhale slowly. Hold. Now exhale. That pause you just experienced, it's powerful. It breaks the cycle of overthinking. Our breath mirrors our inner state. When we're anxious, it's shallow. When we're calm, it's steady. The beauty is, we can reverse that. By calming the breath, we calm the mind. You don't need a mountain retreat. One breath, right here, right now, is enough. 5. Simplify your life. Focus on what truly matters. Less is often more. In a world that screams for more success, more goals, more things, it's easy to lose our inner peace. Zen Buddhism speaks of shibumi, a quiet elegance, the beauty of simplicity. It's not about having less for the sake of minimalism. It's about removing distractions so we can truly live. Ask yourself, what thoughts, goals, or commitments are just noise? When we simplify, we create space, not just in our schedule, but in our minds. 6. Trust impermanence. Even your anxiety won't last forever. Buddhism teaches anicca, impermanence. The Buddha said, all conditioned things are impermanent. At first, it may sound grim, but it's deeply freeing. It means that everything, your thoughts, emotions, even your fears, are temporary. When you feel trapped in overthinking, remind yourself, this too shall pass. Instead of saying, I am anxious, try, anxiety is visiting me right now. Visitors don't stay forever. In the truth that nothing lasts forever, there is peace. 7. Cultivate compassion, starting with yourself. Sometimes we're our own harshest critics. We hold on to our mistakes, replaying them endlessly. But the Buddha taught, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Compassion isn't just for others. It begins within. Speak to yourself like you would to someone you love. You're doing the best you can. When self-kindness grows, the noise softens. Healing begins, not with judgment, but with gentleness. 8. Silence is a great teacher. In a noisy world, silence can feel empty, but in Buddhism, it's full of wisdom. The Buddha said, silence is the language of enlightenment. When we sit in stillness, not trying to fix, solve, or achieve, clarity arises. Not all answers come from thinking. Some come from listening, deeply. Take a few minutes each day just to be silent. In that space, you'll begin to hear what matters most. Yourself. And maybe peace isn't something you find. It's something that's always been there, beneath the noise. Let's pause for a moment and breathe. After everything we've explored, what's one small shift you can make today to quiet the noise in your mind? Overthinking isn't just a mental habit, it's a silent thief. It drains your energy, clouds your confidence, and locks you in cycles of doubt. But you're not powerless. These 8 Buddhist principles offer us a path forward, practical, profound, and deeply human. Live in the present. Detach from thoughts. Let go of control. Practice mindful breathing. Simplify your life. Trust impermanence. Cultivate self-compassion. Embrace the wisdom of silence. Start with just one. Maybe today you pause to breathe before reacting. Maybe tomorrow you release one worry you can't control. These aren't just ideas, they're practices. And with consistency, they reshape how we experience life. Peace isn't found by escaping the chaos, but by learning how to stand still in the middle of it. So today, be present, stay grounded, and trust that stillness is something you can create, moment by moment. If this helped you breathe easier, share it with someone who needs a little peace today. And don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom each week.